Hello. I'm free of Final Fantasy for the moment. Not that, you know, I had a bad time with that game. It's just nice that I'm gonna be able to play some small stuff. Freedom Planet today. I don't think this will take too many streams, actually. I think this might be a 2 or 3 streamer. And I might do, like, a little, like, small, Spookum game next week. But we'll see. I've been looking forward to replaying these games. I love Freedom Planet 1 and 2. And we'll do 2 pretty shortly after. Anyway. Let me turn off the music that's from this game. I actually fucking coordinated this time. Get the game audio. Get this image off. There we go. Now call the boys. Hello.
There we go.
How's it going?
It's alright. Where's your pal?
My pal?
Yeah, Sukamon.
Oh yeah, well, I have Chumon instead.
Yeah, but where's your pal? And they're inseparable, apart from that time they got separated because they both fucking died.
Well, he died. He's dead right now. Just give him a bit. He's got to reform as an egg.
Oh, you gonna take a knife for a schoolgirl then, like Chumon did?
I guess.
Remember, that's how he fucking dies, right?
I know. I remember. I remember.
Paidemon's like, I'm just gonna stab this kid. What a fucking asshole.
I love Digimon, they're stupid. Also, I'm gonna do something, since this game doesn't take as much resource before I get started on actually hitting buttons in the game. I'm gonna do something a little differently. There, I can just do this now, because this game takes no resources, pretty much. So now you can actually watch me play the video game. Also, before stream, I had to delete a save file because I had this whole fucking thing filled.
A lot of
The good thing is, when I put a new file in now, we're also gonna just do classic. We're not gonna do story mode, so they're just gonna be the levels. It's gonna be the goofy Carol Lilac face, so I look forward to that. Anyway, I love this fucking game.
Well, good. I'm glad.
And I've been loving Digimon too. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not as far as you. I just fought. I'm gonna call him Dr. Wily. In his toy collection.
You might be ahead of me then. Every time I wanted to play, I've been like distracted this week. So.
Okay, then I won't say shit then.
What I was up to is I was fighting Titamon again.
Okay.
I was in second fight of Titamon, and then I wiped because I'm playing on hard, so I'm like, well, gotta grind up for 5 Ultimate Vaccine Digimon.
Oh wait, no, you might be ahead. Wait, maybe you're ahead of me because I don't have Ultimate Digimon yet.
Oh. What did you do before you fought like your Dr. Wily guy?
So basically, I was going to go get power back for Locomon.
Oh, right, yeah, you mean Volcanusmon. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I couldn't remember his name, so I called him Dr. Wily.
I am ahead of you. No, I am ahead of you now.
I figured. But, because I was like, when you said you had ultimates, I'm like, wait, hold on. I was like, there's no way, because I don't have an ultimate yet.
Yeah, I was I'm against Titamon again, so I'm like, well, I need 5 ultimate vaccines for this.
Oh yeah, when I fought Volcanusmon, what was funny was, you know how he has that thing where it's like, I'm gonna use your data against you and make whatever your team is have struggle.
Yeah.
Little did he forgot to scan one important detail. My War Greymon has reversal.
Neat.
So...
Oh, I guess pro tip actually, I found this quite fun. Level up a Shoutmon because he can go straight to an ultimate, and he has pretty lax requirements for what is a really solid data ultimate.
Ah.
Because data types are still like the ones where you struggle the most to find good ones for.
Right now I have a martial arts bunny who's doing good work at the moment.
Oh, is that Lopmon's Digivolve form?
It was, I got it from a Kodemon.
Is it like purple?
It's purple and it's got like a yellow like martial arts suit.
Yeah, that's Lopmon, or Lopmon's evolutionary line. My current team is trying to remember. So like I try to have like 2 of each type.
Oh yeah, same here.
My main lineup currently is like Metal Greymon. I kind of rotate the vaccine around a lot because I do have a decent number. Metal Greymon, War Growlmon, Omega Shoutmon, Doru Greymon. It's a lot of Greymons. Because there's also I also trained up a Rise Greymon because I really like Shine Greymon.
Fair.
So many Greymons.
I have my main team right now is a Greymon, Geckomon. I'm forgetting its name, but it's the one that's like a whale with like a skull a head hand and a mechanical head hand that shoot lasers.
Yeah, I'm
like Deltamon or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Him, Angemon, because I was like, I need to get an Angemon.
Yeah, I did just have to grind. I did just grind up my one to Magna Angemon, which is like fucking so many times going in to train the intelligence.
And then for my
don't motherfucker learn.
learn. And then for my datas, it's the rabbit that I just mentioned and Mud Frigimon.
Good old Mud Frigimon.
Unfortunate news for some people, you cannot have Angelwoman or Lady Devimon carry you around like a princess. Sorry, guys.
My entire joke of which Digimon are going to ride no longer works.
It's okay. Wendigomon will let you be carried around by him anytime you want.
I mean, dude, just get Ogremon. He's got that bad boy energy.
Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot the other vaccine I sometimes cycle in is Raptordramon. Because I just think he's cool. And he's also useful in some fights by just dropping people's defenses down with the crunch.
Always solid. Yeah, he is like part of one of my favorite evolutionary lines in like the overall media, so I like Raptordramon. I like his Mega Form's the best though. I won't spoil. I guess that is the other thing because I already.
I still don't have a Godamon though, which makes me sad.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the other thing is sometimes just having the knowledge of just experimenting with Digivolving is always a good idea. Especially to get talent up.
That's what I ended up doing with my black Gabumon, because it was like, alright, I will only turn to this shitty raptor thing, and I'm like, I don't want the shitty raptor, I'm just gonna Digivolve you and de-Digivolve you, because, dear God, you're at max level, fuck.
Yeah, the Agumon, the black Agumon, the black Agumon and black Agumon you get are, like, at the start are really bad for Digivolving into their, like, normal forms. So what I
did luck out with the one they gave me for Gabumon going into, the blue Greymon, so I did luck out there.
Man, your stats must have been crazy then, because he is like he's got nuts requirements for like early game.
I think I got lucky with him and that, but not with Gabumon. Or
what I did find interesting. What I did find interesting is they swapped Greymon and GeoGreymon's attacks around.
Yeah.
So in Cyber Sleuth, Greymon had a just a single target like main attack, and GeoGreymon had the attack all enemies attack, and in this game for some reason it's like it's weird. But you know, I did have I was like training up a Tyrannomon because he's always funny. I forget what he's become now.
I am doing a bit of creature collecting, so I have been like trying to like bump off every Digi-Evolution over time. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do it, but I've been like collecting. Yeah,
what was pretty annoying, well not annoying, but like what was a bit sad was I didn't really. Oh, actually, I can't say. Not really a spoiler. There's a shop you find like immediately after where you are, which will like sell you like Digi eggs and the spirits to turn into the Frontier Digimon, well, the 2 Frontier Digimon.
Oh yeah, I
And I'm
do
not
know that there are eggs because I saw for Patamon that I can get Pegasusmon eventually with the Crest of Hope.
Yeah, all the O2 Armored Digivolutions are in, not counting like the ones that were like from that drama CD and the ones that have come out since. So all the ones that were in the show. I mean, yeah, which, you know.
This isn't a complaint, it's just like there's always more Digimon.
Yeah, part of it is because they do like reference books releases, which always add more, or like new evolutionary lines.
Never mind,
So,
I
and there's
just learned
something-
today that like Wizardmon and a lot of the magic like ones were from another fucking series, and then they just eventually all just ended up becoming Digimon anyway because Digimon was more popular.
Yeah.
Which I mean makes sense. You got some designs that are popular and a thing that's not doing as well. Why not just fucking bring them over?
Fun fact: there's a Digimon Metabots crossover.
I feel like I knew this at some point because that sounds familiar to me.
I forget if they have a like Omni, because I know it's Meta B and the one who has a sword for a hat. There's a sword on his arm.
I can see him. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Right, and I think there is a combination of then that's like very Omnimon. Oh yeah, I found it. It's called a Metamon because Meta. Haha. Yeah, it's basically an Omnimon.
So that's how you can beat that boss fight in 2 seconds.
Nice.
I can tell I'm a little rusty with the level layouts. It's been a little bit. Because I'm like, I could do this faster at one point.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Time Stranger so far. It is nice to see how it is getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
I did see like some clickbait article title that was like, "Oh, is this the next Personican?" I'm like, it's very easy to kill something when it's not there.
I gotta make fun. I'm gonna make fun of something with Persona in a second, but I think some of it is also people, like not younger people, but like some people who are like kind of like bored with some of the stuff that Pokemon's been doing, and just want something a little different. I think some of it is that. Some of it is also Bandai, I guess, marketing it because these people came out of fucking nowhere. It seems like where were y'all?
I mean, that's ultimately the thing. I think the thing that actually that's really helped it is they actually marketed it and told people, oh yeah, this game is coming out. So it wasn't just down to like weird diehards like me to go, this game's coming out, guys, you should play it. Then they had trailers and consistent trailers, and they got to show it off at game shows. Man, it's weird. It's almost like if you tell people you're releasing a product, people will buy that product. Crazy.
Doesn't sound right. To be fair, sometimes you could be like, The World Ends With You and market the hell out of it and still bombs, and the fans will keep telling you, no, they didn't market it, and then you sit there screaming into your fucking hands.
I mean, I think The World Ends With You failed more. Less because of like marketing, but more just it was like it was an awkward time to be that sort of game.
Yeah. Both times,
too.
Let me get a drink real quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the Switch one was just, it's a lot more competition. But I think when it was like... Was it a DS game, the original?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so I think...
And I never picked it up because I knew about it, but I just wasn't interested in it.
But I think part of the problem is obviously... even though DS was like a really hot-selling console... it's one of those. It was very much like, it wasn't to the full extent of the Wii, but it was the similar thing where people had the DS just more for like a few things. Obviously, you always had like the diehards, but then it's like people who have the DS and are also like willing to look into this obscure, like untested.
She can do a Shoryuken.
Sure, you can. I've seen a little, I guess, sort of like, because things have been a bit too positive. Let's talk about something negative. I've seen some of like the I've seen some of the discourse around Silent Hill F, and frankly, I'm
You know what?
fucking
Before we do that
baffled.
one, because that one will take over time, I want to real quick make fun of the Persona devs.
Okay.
It'll be quick. We won't be here long, I don't think.
Okay.
So you know how they have they said, okay, we're not doing the FemMC expansion, and then they doubled
Yeah.
down on it. Well, you might not have known about their recent triple down. The other reason I'm bringing this up is because what they said is really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Their reason this time now that they say we're not doing it is they quote want to focus on new experiences.
In Persona,
Yes,
they make like the same 3 games every time.
their current game right now is Persona fucking 4.
Yeah, they make the same 3 games. They make a mainline Persona game at the start of Persona 3. They make a dancing game, and then they make, and then occasionally they'll make like one of like random thing like PQ Labyrinth. Everything else that's like half decent gets farmed out to other companies and know what they're doing.
Like, it's just so funny. It's like, did you guys forget that we know you're making Persona 4 right now again? Did you forget? Did you forget that was announced?
God forbid they make something. They do something to make fans happy.
Like, holy shit! I was like beside myself when I saw that. I was like, I didn't care, but like when I saw their new made up reason, but bro, just say that you just don't. You just when you said before, you're like, oh, we don't want to write stories about girls. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's whatever, fine. This is
Well,
just
say you
dumber.
hate women, it's easy.
Yeah, like say you hate women. We know you do. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't even play a girl as your avatar in the new fucking like gacha game, and that's the only gacha game I've seen do that. Like
Yeah, you
I
can
think they must. I'm just gonna say it. I think maybe they're on that level of gay where they went right into misogyny. It's weird. It's weird.
Hmm. You know what you can play a female character though?
Silent Hill F.
I mean that, and also Time Stranger.
True, you can.
In fact, you can make it so your operator is a female and your player character is a female.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so you can change like the player model slash the voice in like the settings, but whoever your operator is like dictated by who you started as. So you can
Yeah.
like swap between like male and female like on the fly.
That I did know. Like you could do that, but I didn't know about the other stuff. That's interesting.
Yeah, so it doesn't change the operator. So you just have 2 characters who look exactly the same, talking like they're not the same person. So yeah, I've seen some of
like
the
that.
discourse
That's-
around. I've seen some of the discourse around Silent Hill F, and I kind of want to just talk about it because a lot of it is like fucking bizarre. Like I've seen some people say, "Oh, like Homecoming has been unseated." Like, no, are you actually what level? What crack are you
What?
on? Because holy shit, you need to get off that stuff, my guy.
What the
Homecoming
fuck?
is Homecoming is like is awful. Like like even at its base level, even if you somehow don't fucking even if you somehow don't fucking hate it, no one can ever tell me that Homecoming is anything other than like derivative slop.
It is derivative slop.
Like, oh no, look, they have Pyramid Head. You fight Pyramid Head as a boss. No, he's just there. He's just there to, as the kids say, aura farm.
Member berry?
Yeah, he's like fucking there because he's in the movie because he's an iconic character. But
Member
you know,
Pyramid Head? Oh, I love Pyramid Head!
I've kind of said before. Like why the twist in Silent Hill 2 works and why it doesn't work in so many games that ape off of being Silent Hill 2. Or and part of the thing is that like Silent Hill 2 works because the twist isn't like, because even though the twist is huge, the twist isn't like the only thing. Like the whole point of the game isn't just, oh, James is an asshole. The whole point is that there is this twist, but depending on your choices and your actions, recontextualize that twist.
Yeah, actually, I was talking with my friends about how, like, we were talking about before about the whole, like, it only works in the medium it was made in.
Yeah. And as I said, Silent Hill 2 this is why Silent Hill 2 is genius in a way that people don't get, because it's not just that, oh, your wife was dead all along and you killed her. It's the fact that, yes, Mary does die and James kills her. What is important is, like, why that happened and how James reacts to that. Like, that's what makes Silent Hill 2 work the way it does. That's why Silent Hill 2 is a masterpiece. That's why games like Layers of Fear don't get it and are boring, because just having the twist beat, but what if you were evil, though, is boring and trite and been done like 1,000 times. It's like Silent Hill 2 did it the best, and every game has like not got that message of why it works in Silent Hill 2, except for Silent Hill F. This is where Silent Hill F is like great, because you have like your core like twist and theme and concept. But what's actually important across all of the endings and the playthroughs is how in which all the extra context added to that, and how like that context and your playthroughs and your choices if reflect that twist. So to then try and like play it off as Homecoming is better, when Homecoming's twist is, well, you're a soldier, but maybe what if you weren't? Remember,
It's very clever for an idiot.
The entirety of Homecoming's plot hinges on the fact that Alex, the main character, is looking for his brother Joshua, who's mysteriously vanished, even though everyone else is there. So anyone with half a brain goes into that knowing immediately that the twist is Joshua is dead, and you probably killed him, right?
Yeah.
There's no like, we're not like pretending that it's anything other than that, except the game like pretends, because, you know, shitty game writing for mysteries make the mystery blazing fucking obvious, and then act like they're oh so fucking clever because they got you. It's like with the Arkham Knight shit, you know, the Arkham Knight is not Jason Todd, it's not Jason Todd. The second you see that first flashback to Jason Todd, it's like, oh, you hack fucking frauds.
Yeah, nothing annoys me quite like a mystery that is bad, but then tries to pretend like you're stupid for guessing it. It always drives me up a wall when they try to pretend that. Hi, Sabo.
Yeah, hi, Sabo.
What are we pretending?
We're talking about games that have shitty mysteries and then think they're oh so clever because they got you with the twist you saw coming, i.e. like Arkham Knight being Jason Todd.
Also,
Nobody
because
saw
this
that
game has
coming.
like no takes like no processing power, I was like, I can just stream it to you guys directly while I'm streaming it on Twitch.com or
I'm
Twitch
watching it on
TV.
Twitch anyway.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I can mute it on Twitch. I can't mute it on the stream.
It's true.
True.
So at least you can hear the game
Yeah.
audio now.
It is true. I mean, I could hear it on Twitch too, but it was delayed.
It's delayed, and you also have to hear me echoing, and Train
Yeah.
echoing, and yourself echoing.
That is true. And it was delayed, so I'd be giving you advice, 5 seconds too late.
It's true. At least in this game, you don't need to give me advice.
That's right, I know nothing about this game.
I'm the only one who does here. This is purely for me. Me.
I mean, is it bad? When I first looked at it, my first thought was looking real bubsy.
You know what? I'm going to have to cancel you. I'm gonna
It's gonna
fire you
kill
from the
me.
stream. They're never going to find your body.
Oh no, I'm getting fired from fans. Let's Plays again.
You're getting disappeared. Your body's gonna be tossed in
Enjoy
a pine barren
this.
somewhere.
How will I financially recover?
Will I financially recover from this?
Looking Bubsy hole. Of all the things you could have said to me,
See, I was just gonna say, look like a Sonic ripoff.
it is.
Yeah.
So the second game, they moved the art style further away, because this game did start off as a Sonic fan game, and then became its own thing.
Came its own bubsy.
I will end you.
I'd be like, I'm surprised they got away with this, to be honest.
Not only did they get away with it, but the Sonic Twitter actually tweeted this game out back when it released.
That's nice. You
I
know what?
expected they'd be sued because they're like,
No!
no. We have the trademark on animals running really fast and bouncing
No.
off springs.
See, your mistake, Sabo, is we're talking about Sega, not Nintendo.
This is true.
Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Well, I guess in this case, Nintendo does what Sega don't, because they don't sue you.
Yeah, yet.
But is it because they're nice and is it because they're nice and being logical, or is it just that they don't have the ridiculous money to do so?
I
Little bit of
mean,
both.
Sega also doesn't really care about fan projects. Hold on, let me move my chat a little bit so I can see it a little better.
Someone's saying
Hello.
something.
I'm alright. There's someone in the chat. It's rare.
There's someone in the chat that's not me trolling you.
It's,
True.
what is
It's
this?
me. It's not me.
I know it's not you.
It could be me.
But what
I'm
if?
too lazy to troll.
Damn. Back in my day, Train would always troll. We've gotten
True.
old. We've gotten soft.
No, I've never stopped. I'm always hard.
But Tifa's not on screen.
She's not on your screen. She's on my. They're always on my screen, buddy.
You know what I hadn't considered.
Yes, I am a member of the Italian Parliament.
I was about to say, I didn't know you were a member of the Italian Senate.
Damn. The secret's out.
Damn.
If only I could speak any Italian.
I barely speak English, so I ain't judging.
I mean,
Then
just
it
learn a
gets
couple. Just learn a couple curse words and food words, and you'll fit right in with most of them.
I'll just do the usual thing. I'll just talk louder and slower in English.
By the way, this guy in the game talks like Cobra Commander in the story mode.
It turns out the trick is just to speak in a northeastern accent somehow. They find that easier to understand.
I'm from the Northeast.
No, Northeast U.S.
Oh.
Either speak like me and Dan, because apparently secondhand speakers find it easier to understand, and that's why AVGN is so popular.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I would never degrade myself like that. Unlike you two, I have standards.
I don't know about that. You're on this stream.
I mean, we're not degrading ourselves. That's just kind of our default.
Always aspire to be better, Sabo.
Also, a fun fact about this game: the character I'm playing as was voiced by the actress who does Kale in Dragon Ball Super.
Neat.
This is like way before she started like getting bigger gigs.
This was before she was famous.
Yeah.
But hey. What was that? Oh yeah. I was gonna basically make the argument that a lot of people who don't like Silent Hill F are actually misogynist.
Oh yeah. I'm not surprised.
It's not even just the usual case, oh, you don't like a thing I like, therefore you're, like, you know, the worst person ever. Like, obviously that's true. Like, obviously. But, like, in this instance, it's more of the...
Also,
a lot of the things I have seen... Like, oh.
Wait. Yeah, there we go. Specifically only in this spot. You could make them dance. Why? I don't know, but it's fun.
Who doesn't like dancing?
Also, I got to do it earlier. There's park benches, and you can actually just sit on those for the hell of it.
No, you go back to Final Fantasy VII, gotcha.
Well, this game, you know, you're right, but this came out first. I can't believe Final Fantasy VII stole from this game.
I can.
Those
Yeah,
fucking
like,
hack frauds!
But yeah, without getting, like, too much into the plot for F, because, you know, I think it's a plot that's worth experiencing, and I know it's a game you want to play. And
Yeah,
it's, frankly,
probably not until
insane,
next year,
like,
but
people
yeah.
taking the argument that, like, really, like, Homecoming and Downpour's, like, incredibly surface level and boring, and frankly, boring plots. Like, especially in the case of, like, Downpour, which is just trying his hardest to be Silent Hill 2 without being Silent Hill 2. Like, I'll give them
Silent Hill 2
credit,
at home.
they didn't have Pyramid Head, they just had a guy who's literally exactly the same as Pyramid Head. Oh, but he wears a raincoat and a gas mask and has a big hammer! He's very different!
Look at him.
He's not
Look
the
how
same
different
at
he
all!
is. He's the most different man ever.
Is the Mom, can we get Pyramid Head? We have Pyramid at home kind of character. And so, as I said, and I do find it very funny because for the same people who I've seen like complaining that like, oh, Silent Hill F has like janky combat, which it does, but it still has the best combat in the series. So
Also,
But they're also the exact
I'd
same
argue it
people
shouldn't
who will
have like
tell
super
you-
amazing combat.
well, here's the thing: is that there's the same sort of people who will tell you that the reason why Silent Hill 2's combat is so good is because it's so janky you don't want to fight anything. So it's like, okay. I've literally seen people who have
yeah.
argued.
You just have to go into the men's room. You get yelled at.
I mean, I get yelled at when I go in the men's room. It's not a big deal.
You're not so special, you stupid fucking cartoon dragon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see what the problem is. Let's just walk here, I have my pants down. What's the proper deal?
Oh dear. This reminded me of something slightly horrifying I saw a couple weeks ago on my trip on DC.
Was it my penis?
No, there was.
Did you see that?
I walked into the men's room.
Well, I was gonna say it wouldn't be Donald Trump's penis because you didn't have a microscope.
True.
Well, also, I didn't see Trump. We avoided that area. We avoided the White House.
I
Probably
wonder
for the
why.
best.
Anyway, so what did you
No.
see?
I saw there was this huge fat guy standing at the urinal who had his pants all the way down to his ankles.
I've
you
seen
seen
that
it?
before.
So I just walked right in and went, "Whoa!"
This is why I only ever used the stall.
I mean, there was no avoiding it because you see the urinals right when you walked in. So literally anyone walking in would see that guy. And then my dad walked in and he was also horrified. But to be fair, the guy seemed a little on the spectrum, so I couldn't begrudge him too much.
Fair enough.
One of ours!
One of us. One of us. One
No,
of
no,
us.
no, 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 not one of us. Like straight up, like needed a handler kind of person.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well-
Like a really severe case.
Very ambitious, very risky for them to be around like DC.
That is
Just
true.
RFK
Just
getting
what?
ready for his death camp.
Well, this was the Museum of Natural History, as it
I'm amazed you're allowed to
before
have museums in DC these days.
Right?
before the renovation.
I'd have thought it was they were all like too woke because they, I don't know, have women in them at all or something.
Oh, they
No,
say
but
something about
they were
history.
they were getting renovated to take out upsetting parts of natural history.
Oh, that's another thing. Is
Uh.
that I've seen like other people complain that Silent Hill has gone woke because it has a female protagonist, and I'm like, what?
This is the second time they've had one.
Third time if you count Shattered Memories.
Do we want to, though?
I mean, of all of like the Western developed like Silent Hill games, I think Shattered Memories is like the most interesting one.
Fair.
Like at least it's trying for something, which is more than I can say for like
Did she
Homecoming
go,
and
did she
Downfall.
go on long rants about how her womanhood means she was infinitely more used to pain than any of the male protagonists?
No, she
That it's
just
not
says
woke.
that. No, she just She just says that why can I, as a functioning human being, not make my own choices for me? You know, gender roles are bullshit. Why can't I like playing Space Wars with my friend, who's a boy, but not in that way, or maybe that way?
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not woke, especially because it has the fucking audacity to say that like, man, what if women could have choices and weren't just like bought and sold as literal property? Which, you know, fucking
I don't
crazy
know.
to her. It's crazy that is the level of, oh, we're calling this woke. It's
What's
like,
with all these women on the road, man?
it's not like it's about like, no, it's not like it's a story about Hinata realizing she's trans or gay or anything like that. It's just dealing with like gender roles and stereotypes in a period piece of Japan.
Which like wouldn't
And
be a
then I've
problem,
seen
but that's
people
not the
go-
story they're telling.
And people have gone, oh, it's so woke. I'm like, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's the fucking ideals that we've had since like the fucking 70s and 80s. Women are people too, as it turns out.
Not according to these weirdos, apparently.
And then also everyone, and also like the half-assed complaints of people saying, "Oh, but it's not set in the town." It's like, yeah, you know, every time I hear someone say, "But Silent Hill isn't set in the town," I always think, man, how many times has Resident Evil been set in a house?
Yeah, actually, what's funny is I remember you saying that, and I
This
thought that
isn't
was a really
Silent
good line.
They're not
That
on
I-
a hill, and they're talking.
True.
What the hell? None of this is right.
And Right, sorry, your point you
I
made
mean, to be
about.
fair, Resident Evil is supposed to be called Biohazard, which makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
But
which
we're
makes a
not
lot more
in
sense.
glorious Nippon, are we?
But because they called it Resident Evil in the first game because it was set in a house.
Yeah.
Because they thought it would sound cooler than Biohazard, and then they're kind of stuck with, okay, but what do we do when there are other games that aren't set in houses? Well, we'll just
Call it
hope
Resident
nobody
Evil.
notices.
But sorry, what was what you making down?
I mean, they only have Resident Evil only has themselves to blame.
Oh, all I was saying was that would literally I ended up using that Resident Evil line when I was talking to a friend. They weren't against it. It was just like just to highlight how dumb it was of a thing, and also talking about how like we were talking about before, like the fact that it was very clear by 4 with the original devs that they were also like, we need to get the fuck out of Silent Hill because we're running out of shit to do in
Like,
this fucking town.
Like we've hit everything. We've hit the school. We've hit up a school. We've hit up 2 separate hospitals. We've been to the theme park twice.
They ain't a casino yet.
No.
Well,
we've
it's
been
not.
we've
Well,
been
they have to
to-
go to New Jersey for that.
Been to the hotel. We've been to the fucking sewers.
Silent Hill Atlantic City version.
Been to the fucking mine pit where Richard Nixon hangs out. I think.
Arrgh!
Instructions unclear. Throw axe into.
Haru!
So that's
Nixon's
what
mine!
I mean, if there was any doubt that Richard Nixon wasn't going to hell, I'm, sorry to burst that bubble. He's in hell. He's fucking paying.
But I'm not dead yet. Listen, I did a favor for you, yes, master.
By the way, I know that that voice from Futurama isn't what Richard Nixon sounds like, but I don't care. It's so fun to do.
That's what he should have sounded like.
Right? You know the story behind why he does that voice, right? For Nixon? If not, I'll just tell you.
Yeah, just tell me.
So, when he was a kid, and he would see, like, Richard Nixon he thought that, because of how unhinged he looked, that Richard Nixon was going to turn into a werewolf. That's why he does the oh.
No, he turned
I'm
into
not
the
a
most
crook.
evil.
I am a werewolf, however.
No, he just turned into a far bigger monster, the President of the United States.
Gasp!
The twist is this
I'm
man.
your father, and I'm also a fucking scorpion.
But yeah, as I said, the town is played out. Like we can't get over that fact. We've been there, we've done everything. Let's do something else. Like as long as it keeps the general vibe and aesthetic and everything of Silent Hill, I think it's fine to have something just be like Silent Hill as like a catch-all anthology series. In the way that
Yeah.
every other like major survival horror franchise inevitably sort of devolves or goes. Like I know
What Halloween
Resident Evil
was
keeps
supposed to be.
pretending there's like some I know Resident Evil keeps pretending there's some kind of overarching plot, but we all know it's not true. It's not been true since like 4.
True.
And Fatal Frame, the good Fatal Frames are the ones that aren't like connected to an overall plot.
True.
1 and 2.
Ah, those are
When the
2
other ones
great
get weird.
games.
Yeah,
I'm so glad they only made 2 of them.
me too. And part of it is that, like I said, the town.
Kind of
is
like
played
how
out,
I'm
but
glad
also,
that Burnout only made 4 games. 1, 2, 3, and Revenge.
Burnout 3 Takedown was my jam.
It was great.
But yeah, like I kind of said before, like many moons ago, but like part of what has to make horror good, or what makes horror like effective, or even if it's not like multiplayer like horror, if it's like the creeping sort of like uncomfortableness you get from something like F, is to be able to actually like do things that can surprise you. And I just don't think that the like 17th visit to the same small resort town of Silent Hill in possibly Maine was like really offers you that. Whereas I feel like,
Silent Hill is up.
I almost got crushed.
I mean, they never say where it is, but I'm gonna say it's Maine because
It feels like Maine.
it's a horror thing. It's set in America. It's probably in Maine.
Damn you, Stephen King!
I mean, How many lobsters did they catch, though?
Enough. I mean, the question isn't the lobsters that you catch, it's the lobsters that catch you.
Basically, the reason I didn't get stabbed before I got the shield by those spikes is I abused the glitch.
Called damage boosting, it's fine.
No, it wasn't even damaged there.
Oh, you just cheat. Dan's a
I
cheat.
just- I lie! I cheat! I steal!
That's right.
was actually- That's the funny thing. I was talking to my friend about American sports and different because we talk about like our football, and I said that your like players would never survive in like our sporting environment because I just don't think Tom Brady's like psyche could have handled like the amount of abuse he would have got for being a cheat from the fans.
No, I don't think he would have.
Like, you imagine him going out to play and there's like 40, there's like, 20, like 10,000 people all basically chanting, you're a fucking, you cheat on, I hope you cheat on, I hope you don't cheat on your wife like you cheat on the game.
Oh, he would fucking be so livid.
Yeah, and there's so many of the players you can't handle like anything like that. Meanwhile, over here, it's like bordering on like psychological abuse. Meanwhile, in America, your chants for your teams are like, yes, go, we can do it, yes, go. Well, over here, it's like, you're shit and I hate you, but you're better than them, so fucking kill him! Good
Yeah,
times.
we don't encourage that kind of.
Maybe you should.
That probably end up with more gun violence in sports games.
Oh, gun violence in America, oh, saying so.
Yeah, I mean that is like the one. That is one of the places where they've been relatively clean on account of everyone is attempting to be nice there.
I could think of a way you could solve that problem, but...
Also, most home team people just kind of suck, so people are just kind of used to losing.
Yeah, same over here, we just abuse them.
Like, I've never gone to a Jets game where they won, no matter how badly the crowd cheered for them.
The point isn't, like, encouraging, the point is that you abuse them so that they'll do better. You encourage them by making them nice hell.
They don't care because they make so much money whether they win or lose. They're just like, you guys are the
Oh,
ones.
some people are real thin-skinned, and I don't think they can handle the onslaught of endless abuse. Like I said, Tom Brady especially, being a filthy cheat that he is, would absolutely crumble under the pressure of being called a cheat.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Constantly, all the time.
They would
And also
remind
losing
him
all
about
of
his fucking NFTs and bitcoins and shit.
Or losing all of
Constantly.
his money in crypto. Great.
How's your crypto going?
Yeah, he didn't even just disappear like the Hawk Tua girl did.
No. That's because he was famous without just being a meme.
I mean, she knew how it worked. She was like, all right, I'm gonna be famous for like a year tops. Better
I mean, I
steal
don't-
money in NFT.
I
and
don't
then
discredit
disappear.
her for making the scam. I discredit other people for falling for the scam.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
she
yeah.
she knew her value and approximately how long it would last.
Like, if you're dumb enough to fall for an obvious scam, like, there's a certain point where it's not on the scammer, it's on you. Like, if someone
Yeah.
comes up and says, yeah, I have a bridge to sell you, and you buy that bridge, then, like... Are they really at fault, or are you just too dumb to live?
Why would you even want to buy a bridge?
Drop it on someone?
It's just like the whole, like, someone will sell you a bridge. Like, who would even want this? Why would you want to buy a bridge in the first place?
I mean, someone did buy London Bridge.
Like, if someone's like, I have the bridge to sell you, I would be like, that's a scam. I'd be like, why would I want to buy a bridge? What would I do with it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is actually from, like, when the sale of the old London Bridge went through, and it was, like, transported brick by brick down over to someplace in America, I think, like, Arizona or somewhere.
Why would
Yeah,
I want
it
your
was also,
bridge?
like-
All it's gonna do
was-
is fall apart at some point.
Yeah, and it fell apart. Why do you think we sold it? It was like the third or fourth iteration of London Bridge, and we sold it off.
Then you built a new one.
Suckers. Yeah, we have a new one now. Actually, I'm pretty sure they changed its name a few years back. Or never called it London Bridge and called it something else. Like, I actually might be Westminster Bridge.
How resistant to sunlight is it?
I mean, it's in London, so not very.
Yeah.
The sun over here.
If the electromagnetic field collapsed and the ozone layer died, then would sunlight melt the bridge like it did in the core?
Probably not.
And actually, why I'm making this ridiculously vague reference is because it was on TV the other day and I watched it for some reason.
Oh, you watched the core, did you?
It did.
Was it still bad?
Yeah, I mean, I'd never seen it before in entirety. It's still pretty bad.
Yeah, it's still bad. Does it still suck? Yeah, it still sucks.
Still sucks. I was like, why is Aaron Eckhart still look half his face? That just looks weird now.
How does that make you feel as the precursor to him being Two-Face?
I mean,
And boy, how did his career like drop off after Two-Face?
yeah, and then he was the
Wasn't he in, like,
co-pilot in Scully alongside Tom Hanks, and that was the last time I saw him.
Wasn't he in like some dog shit Frankenstein movie that bombed?
I mean, I don't doubt that he was, but I had never seen it.
Anyway,
For a long
and then,
time,
and then,
I didn't even know I had any active movie theaters near me.
then he vanished.
Turns out one of them reopened.
Nice. Now you can go see movies.
Yeah, I can go see actual movies again.
Like,
Don't involve driving an hour.
I don't even know what movie's coming out that you even want to see though.
I finally saw Superman. Well, actually, I saw it a while ago, but I saw it when it came out on
Neat.
streaming after not going to see it in the theaters because my dad wanted to wait, and then finally he was like, "Nah, you know what? Screw it. We'll wait till it comes out on video."
What did you think?
I thought it was good.
That's good. I like the
Definitely
part
better.
where
Definitely better than most of the movies lately.
I like the part where he said 1A.
What?
I like watching that scene in other languages because in French it's just un ah, un ah, un ah.
Wow. I tried to watch the Japanese dub, but it wasn't on my streaming service because I guess they don't want Japanese people paying for cheaper services.
Sorry, Japan.
Yeah, no. Well. That's the only other language I vaguely understand, so I was like, I could watch that, but it wasn't an option. Also, I just like I like watching Western superhero stuff dubbed in Japanese because it's usually the voice actors I know about.
Who's Sagita in the MCU?
I don't think he's anyone, but he was the guy in Pacific Rim.
That guy. Main guy or
The main guy.
second
I forget what his name was, but he was the main guy.
Raleigh.
Yeah, that guy.
Charlie Hunman? I don't know.
That was Sugita.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's also a mecha thing, so yeah, makes sense.
Oh yeah, fun fact, this character I'm
Charlie
playing right
has
now is
flawless
playable in the
American
second game.
accent.
No, but you know who Sugita did play? He was the voice of Arrow versus Adam in the Japanese dub.
Neat.
Yes. Yeah, before they fired him from the show.
What, the Atom?
Yeah, they fired him from Legends of Tomorrow
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have been so popular and expensive.
because they wanted to get rid of they basically wanted to get rid of any and all like canon characters so they could just do their own thing because DC kept
Well,
interfering. Mostly DC kept refusing to let them make characters you buy.
Oh yeah, I did see that they are cancelling the Ultimate Universe in Marvel.
I thought they canceled Ultimate Universe like years ago.
No, the new Ultimate Universe, the good
They canceled the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah. They're mad I think they're mad that Ultimate Spider-Man is consistently beating ASM. And also another big W for DC, because like they've managed to maintain like their mainline books and their Absolute like series, and they
Yeah.
both do well. Man, DC just...
It probably helps that also DC's editorial isn't actively aggro against their other universe.
I was gonna say DC's actually doing somewhat decently in book sales compared to Marvel.
Isn't it crazy that like DC just keeps winning?
DC's literally that fucking I can't stop winning
But-
gambling meme.
Yeah, but actually though,
Yeah.
I mean, they made a few mistakes a couple years ago, so it's not like they're
Yeah, but
flawless
to think
geniuses.
like,
But they're doing really good right now.
in comparison, like in this year we literally had a direct competition between Superman and Fantastic Four, and Superman won. No,
Also,
for
after
the
Superman
films.
being like as good as it is and being like the most accurate rep of Superman in a live action film or live action in general, to be honest, I'm
been a
now
while,
like
yeah.
I now no longer am like okay with anything less than that. So like when I saw Fantastic Four, when I saw it was like, oh, we're not gonna fully commit. I'm like, well, I don't care because you didn't fully commit. You.
An entire movie of will Ben Grimm say the line.
But I still think
Like-
that Chris Reeves one is pretty good.
Well, just being that. I mean, they're
But,
nothing else. They're iconic. They are iconic and have like
Oh yeah.
directly.
Without
like,
without
short
them, you
character-
wouldn't. Without them, you
Christopher
wouldn't
Reeve-
have like
well, I mean,
most of
Christopher
the.
Reeve played a great Superman, but
Yeah.
it was lacking. Like their Lex Luthor was not that great.
I think
Yeah,
he's
like-
one of the best. I think Christopher Reeve, to his credit, is one of the best representations of both Clark Kent and Superman.
Yes.
Because like most other times, it's just that is just Superman wearing glasses, whereas Christopher Reeve went really out of his way to make sure that like Clark had completely different body language.
And this one just kind of gives up on the whole secret identity thing.
Well,
Like it's a thing, but everyone close to him already knows it, which is how most modern superheroes shows have basically gone. But it's just like it's like while you can hide your identity, in general from like people, like the idea that you could interact with people on a daily basis as both a hero and their civilian identity, and nobody notices, is kind of ridiculous.
I feel like we've kind of gone past the point of like Lois Lane doesn't know anymore. Like
That's it.
Considering
Considering
Considering how many storylines usually very quickly go into her
time.
discovering it.
yeah.
Yeah, this
Well,
one they didn't even bother. They're just like, no, she knows.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I feel like there's been enough years
We've
of
seen it
developing
enough.
Lois as a character, but not even that. Like Lois is a lot more of an interesting and a deeper character than just the joke of, well, she's a reporter who always gets in trouble and needs Superman to save her, and she doesn't know that Superman is Clark Kent.
It's honestly she's honestly more interesting when she is in the know. And there's more
because-
stories you can tell with her that way.
Yeah, because it widens up Superman's like cast of characters who he can actually interact with. Because otherwise, it's like not counting other Kates. He basically just has Ma and Pa Kent, which is all well and good, but the whole point is they're in Kansas. They can't be there all the time.
So they're
Yeah.
usually dead, or at least one of them is.
Well,
Not here though; they're alive, and
Yeah,
they're
and this
very
is-
supportive of what they're doing. Pa Kent didn't be like, you should have let those people die.
you should let me die in a tornado, and you could very easily save me. It's better that you watch me die and than learn any kind of actual lesson. I mean,
Well, Man of Steel is very deep if you're shallow.
it's incredibly deep as long as you watch a different movie.
I think Man of Steel is best watched while also looking at Sewer Surfer.
Man of Steel is best watched like with a pint in hand and a few friends who also don't like it.
That's the actual true answer.
I like the part where the robot said his name should be Gary.
Oh, by the way, I did learn something about that scene. I don't remember if you told me or if it was a coworker. About
It's an
that was
ad-lib.
improv. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a clip.
Alan Tudyk just,
There's a
said
clip
that.
of it off like on. There's a clip of it in special features where they're like doing the same. Then he just goes, "Gary's a name," and it breaks him.
He just loses his mind. It's really good.
Good job, Gary. Good job, Alan Tudyk, for just being that guy who shows up.
The Superman robots to begin with.
I mean, I think what the thing that Superman does, like the movie, that makes it work so well, is it just goes for it. Nothing is too silly to just not have.
Yeah.
Of course, got Fortress of Solitude. Of course, the Fortress of Solitude is headed up by a bunch of robots with like personality defects, because of course it is. You know, of course there's crypto. You'd be mental to not have crypto.
Like who do you think are gonna have Super Horse?
Like there's no like ironic eye rolling, you know.
Yeah,
Or
they
you
don't
think
wink at the
yellow
nut.
spandex.
Yeah, they don't do any of the fucking your name is really this? Whoa, that's silly.
To quote Spider-Man, are we using our fake names? Like,
Don't say Superman. It's a little too much on the nose. You call yourself Batman, yeah, but I don't call myself Super Batman.
and you know, having like.
To be fair, I did chuckle with that, but that's because Michael Keaton is the only thing that makes Flash tolerable.
Well, he
Are you
tries.
Batman? He's Batman.
No. And yeah, having things like Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific, you know, characters who otherwise would never get a chance to shine.
Like Mr. Terrific now has a fan base. He ain't had a fan base ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say people actually care about Mr. Terrific now.
Yeah, it's because they're not trying to use Cyborg to steal his job.
Right?
Like ever since.
Mind you,
like,
don't get me wrong, I like Cyborg more, but still.
I like Cyborg too. Like this isn't a case of I think one character's bad, but
Yeah.
the problem is that Cyborg like works best with like the Teen Titans or those people because he just actually has like history and interactions with them.
Yeah.
Whereas it's very hard to put him, especially when you're doing like Dour Justice League, to put him with the rest of Justice League because they just make him down, in which case he just becomes Mr. Terrific. But Mr. Terrific is Mr. Terrific. You know, Mr. Terrific is like the serious science guy, and Cyborg is the booyah Sonic Cannon guy. And that's like where Cyborg works. So putting him with like the Justice League, especially as I said, Dour Justice League, where no one is allowed to have any fun, we're all miserable and hate everything. No. But hey, we managed to have Dour Mr. Terrific in a world where everybody's happy.
He's genuinely really funny in that movie.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking good movie.
It is, and I'm hopeful that they will continue with this, like, we'll continue with this momentum, and, you know, obviously James Gunn knows how to make a comic book movie.
Yeah.
Because I've said before, one of the other advantages to Superman is it's one of the few times where it feels like it feels like you are watching a movie, well, but also reading a book. You know, the whole diving in, like, mid-run, and it's like, oh, Superman's been knocked out into Antarctica. How did that happen? Oh, I'm not going to go read some back issues yet.
Yeah, and I like that because I'm also kind of tired of, like, so many, like, starting up their, career stories. Like, I want to get into the cool stuff. I want to get into the fun stuff. We know the early stuff. I'm done with the early stuff. Everyone knows it.
My real complaint from Superman is I just would, for like a villain, I would have just liked him if the threat wasn't like, if Ultraman wasn't the threat, you know. I mean, I know Ultraman's not like the main threat, but you know, I would have liked a Superman movie with, I would have liked it if we'd have had like Parasite or Metallo or someone who's just not a Kryptonian.
That's also fair.
Because I'm pretty sure like only 2 movies don't have Superman fighting a Kryptonian. Not counting like Justice League.
One of them is the Quest for Peace.
No, I mean I actually count that because he's fighting Nuclear Man, who's a clone of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's It's Superman at 1 and Returns. Because in 2 he fights.
Superman 1, he's not really fighting anybody.
Yeah, but it's still just a case of. That's what I mean. Like his antagonist is.
He just like gets tricked by Lex and that's the
goes back in time.
Yeah, I'm like he doesn't really fight anyone.
So Superman 2 he fights like Zod and his 2 pals, and then 3 he fights himself, and then 4 he fights his clone, and then Returns he doesn't fight anyone, he fights a mountain. Man of Steel he fights Zod again and a whole bunch of and well the same 3 fucking chuckle fucks as 2. Yeah, he doesn't even fight any of the other like Kryptonians they have. It's just those three fucks.
Hello, it's me
yes.
again.
Well,
I guess
and then technically,
I guess it's hard to come up with a fight that's not either another Kryptonian or just someone with kryptonite who kryptonites him, and then he works off the kryptonite and insta wins.
I mean, Parasite.
Well, yeah, Parasite is just I steal his powers, and now I'm also a Kryptonian.
No, sometimes he turns into a kaiju.
True, that
Well,
one time.
sometimes, yeah. And with Metallo, it's just like
And
I
sometimes
blocked your
he,
kryptonite card, now I win.
sometimes he becomes a kaiju.
And he can't fight Black Adam because
Well, he
Right,
can now,
he'd
because
crush
they just don't have the rock anymore.
He'd crush him.
no, I mean Black Adam can sort of match him.
Not in my head. Not in my head, canon. He can't. I mean, Black Adam can't even beat a fucking 12-year-old.
Because
It's true, he
Magic.
can't. He does lose to a 12-year-old. Well, it's not so much that magic, he's just vulnerable to magic, not weak to it.
He has no resistance, so he.
I know,
is
I know. I
effective-
mean, yeah, no, but he has no resistance to magic, which means Black Adam and Shazam, I guess, are capable of like beating him up and hurting him.
Well, Shazam also has they also do have powers comparable to him anyway. Like even just aside from calling lightning on him, they can hit him hard enough to actually hurt him.
Yeah, because there's also another thing, too. If you just hit Superman hard enough, you can cause him harm. It's just there's, higher resistance if your punch isn't magic-based.
Knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, if you're not magic based or a comparatively powerful alien, you're probably
Yeah.
not magic based. Unless you have kryptonite knuckles like Batman.
My kryptonite knuckle
Power
busters.
suit. No, that's another thing. Just Lex's fucking power suit.
That's gonna be next movie.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I
even
get
that is
why.
just,
I get
even
why
that
they
is just-
wouldn't.
even that is just zapping him with kryptonite rays until Superman shrugs it off enough to break the suit.
I mean, I get why they also wouldn't do it because it is very Iron Man, but also like Iron Man's not even Iron Man anymore, so
Yeah. Iron Man hasn't been Iron Man in like 10, 15 years.
yeah.
He's everybody but
That's
Iron
wrong.
Man. He gets everybody's stuff but his own. That
Do you ever
fucking,
think that
that fucking
maybe-
hack
sorry.
lush.
Do you ever think that the worst thing Tony Stark ever did was sober up?
You know, I think so.
Because it does feel like ever since he got sober, like everything has gone down the crapper for his character.
Well, it's because they just give him everybody else's stuff.
True.
They're like- Because the thing is, most people who are fans of Tony Stark aren't actually fans of Tony Stark. They're fans of
Yeah, they're
Robert
fans
Downey
of the movie.
Jr.
Just
Robert,
have the
but
mental.
even Robert Downey Jr. played him sober because
Oh yeah, because he had his own things he didn't.
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to,
which I completely-
Right.
which I
what I'm saying
understand.
is that. Yeah, and going sober was like the worst thing Tony Stark ever did. He should go back on the source.
Just get drunk and make weird robots
which
again.
incidentally is how they can do a decent Iron Man without Robert Downey Jr. Like just get an actor that can actually portray
Is it willing-
his substance
Well,
abuse
well, you
issues
see,
because they're
the
not
issue
all
now
substance
is
abuse.
because all of Iron Man's fans are from the movies. They're Robert Downey Jr. fans, not Iron Man fans, so they won't like that.
I know, but they gotta change it at some point. I mean,
No,
They won't.
Here's what you do. Right? Here's what you do. Right. Here's what you do.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So you have this whole thing about making a new movie, making a new Spider-Man, whatever, and you're like, oh well, we're also gonna have like a surprise guest star or something. And then you have like the Beatles show up, but like the ultimate Beatles, so he's in the power armor.
Okay.
And then you reveal there's not actually Ultimate Universe Tony Stark, who's played by a totally different guy. And he was actually a good guy all along. He was secret, and then the real bad guy was in fact
for a
I don't
second I
know.
thought you said you have the Beetle show up. I thought you meant like the actual Beetle. I was like, what do they have to do with Iron Man?
No, the Beetle, but his ultimate version where he's wearing power armor.
Yeah, I remember.
That time we were trying to pretend that Beetle was a cool guy and not a fucking loser. Which I've said before, like Spider-Man villains are at their best when they're fucking a little bit of a loser. Shocker should never be cool. That's what makes him cool.
I agree. My suit!
Stop, right,
My
stop
beautiful
hitting.
suit! Also, make sure you hunt down Shocker to the ends of the earth. It's just it's important.
I'm gonna say Shocker is the best when he's being chased by his black suited Spider-Man, obviously.
Yeah. As I say, you just want him to be a kind of a loser who can, you know, maybe he can do a bit of damage and ultimately just get punched in the face and never learns his lesson. But that's how you want to do Shocker. But, you know, Marvel doesn't know how to do Spider-Man these days.
They don't want to do Spider-Man these days.
Or any days.
They're like, stop! We don't want to do Spider-Man! Stop
Quick,
telling us
let's
to do Spider-Man!
Quick, let's beat the resurrected Gwen Stacy Let's beat the resurrected Gwen Stacy story to death again.
It's okay, it's once again also not actually Gwen for some weird shit again.
You're telling me that the Marvel editorial team lied when they told me and everyone else that it was in fact the real Gwen, it wasn't a life model decoy, it wasn't another clone, it wasn't an alternate universe, it was the for real white supremacist endorsing Gwen Stacy. And then it wasn't.
It wasn't, I know, I'm shocked.
Yeah,
shocked.
I always love to bring that up to Gwen Stacy fans. That time where Gwen was perfectly okay with the white supremacist, but JJ was not.
By the way, I like that I was able to do this and get her quickly off screen. I was like, it's hard to do, but if you do it on just the right frame, you can throw Lilac off the screen in the victory screen in that spot.
Nice.
And I just thought it'd be really funny to do.
Oh yeah, Sabo, have you been watching Zets?
I still haven't. Actually, what episode are they even on now?
They're on 5 now. Episode 5.
I guess I should probably start watching.
It is now on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw it was on YouTube. I was watching something else, and I was like, oh, I'll catch up to it eventually.
But yeah, I have only 4 episodes deep because I watch things on Friday with a friend, so I am enjoying it.
I'm actually only like
is it better or worse
4
than
levels
Gav?
away from the end of the game.
So what were you saying, Sabo?
I said, how's it compared to Gav?
It's hard to say, like, I don't know, Gav's like one of my like low-key favourite series still. Like, we've not really introduced like any major plots, like, still kind of the early day stuff, so it's hard to say like where we're going. I do like the look of the suit though. And fight scenes are fun, but also not quite as like, oh shit, they went for that as Gav is so far, but you know, gotta start somewhere. It does have a really sick like intro on the first episode though. But I will say it is also nice that Kamen Rider is using a bike again. Like, he has a whole bike action scene in the second episode. And
You
it's
know,
not all
actually,
CG.
Speaking of that, I was actually thinking that originally that you would have picked the cat because she does have a scarf and a motorcycle like a Kamen Rider.
Yeah, but, you know. Green is mean, but purple is Nurple.
It's true. These are
I
true
don't
and
know.
factual.
I don't know, man. I don't know the game. You just said pick one, and I pick one. You handed me 2 shovels and told me to take my pick.
To be fair, this the dragon part, when you're Carol, you control a tank that can't fly, versus if you can control a dragon that can fly.
Dragons are cooler than tanks. Transformers knew it.
It's true. Hold on, back on here. Oh, okay. It's been a little bit.
You know what else knew it? Digimon knows that tanks are better than dragons are better than tanks.
It's true.
How many tank Digimon are there? Like 3. How many dragon Digimon are there?
A lot.
Yeah, many. Not counting just Dragon Man Digimon either.
A Dracomon even.
I'm still looking forward to like what surprise surprise mons will be there, because there's still been like caught off by, oh, they put you in.
Oh yeah, I still need to watch the new show, because the new show also started.
Oh yeah, Beat Break. I did watch the first episode. Seems pretty solid. We'll see. So if I'm gonna have Crunchyroll, I might as well use it, right?
Yeah.
Plus, I have like gone full old man. And I bought like a little stand for my tablet for like bed, so I can just like before I drift off to sleep, like watch an episode or two, which does improve my like attention span. You know, when you climb into bed, but you're not like you're like I can still go for like another hour, but I don't really want to like do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me.
No, that happens to me too.
Yeah, so I got like a little like stand, like a little pillowed stand thing for my tablet, so I just watch stuff in bed.
Oh yeah, also this level is also unique to Lilac. Harold doesn't get to go here.
Looks very what's that stage called in Sonic?
The Mystic Ruins or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Lava Reef, the second part of Lava Reef.
Yeah, Lava Reef, that was it.
Where after you cooled off the fire. It does have that vibe to it.
Hmm. I wonder
No,
what
it didn't. But no,
directions-
you know, it didn't have beat.
I mean, I haven't looked it up but I am curious. I wonder if Minervamon in Time Stranger will become Mervamon. I assume not, but you never know because Gaia Bellstarmon got in.
Oh yeah, also
Okay,
Minervamon's
stuff.
dub voice is the same lady who did the voice of Ty's mom in the anime.
And the original,
Yes.
damn. Nice that she's still knocking around like 30 years later.
She's apparently been in like pretty much every Digimon show. She was even Lilymon in one of the in like Data Squad, I think it was.
Yeah. You know who was the main character in Data Squad?
Go ahead.
Let's just say this, it's time for Jack to let her rip.
Huh!
Oh yeah, that was the point of Blade.
Yeah, it's so weird. He's just Reno. He's playing like a guy whose whole thing is he punches Digimon.
Good for him.
Data Squad is a weird show though.
I love
Although,
Data Squad.
Data Squad might be. I think Data Squad is the first time where everybody gets to go Mega, not just like the main two.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there's only like 3 major characters when you think about it in their Digimon.
Four. Yeah, 4 because they get Bird Boy.
Oh yeah, you're
They
right.
get
You're right.
Crow. He's not called Crow, but he's basically there telling me to play Blackwings. Not playing Blackwings, Crow. Fuck off. Yeah, with his Peckmon, who I'm pretty sure was voiced by Dave Lucas. Yeah, just go with that. Or was he allowed to say that that was his role?
That's a very good question there, Mega Man.
Here's the one thing with like the dub for the Digimon. I always like so every time I'm like, oh, they're not quite like the ones I remember. Except the guy who does Kabuterimon, he actually does go for like the similar cadence on Electroshocker.
Electrochucker! That's the new one. It's like Electrochucker.
Everybody likes Kabuterimon.
I do. He was on my party for a while.
If every mon from Cyberscape thing, he actually has like a extra mega level. He has a level beyond a mega level. Because in Hacker's Memory, they gave him beyond, because he's one of the starters. They gave him a level beyond mega in Tyrant Kabuterimon. So he'll probably still have that.
Been working for a while.
What? His voice is Minervamon.
Elias Fawn.
I mean, fuck man, if she was Ty's mother in like 1999,
Yeah, she was born 62.
damn.
She was in 3 Houses.
Yeah, she was
Huh.
Mercedes.
She was Mercedes, yeah.
I prefer
And
Audi.
she was Nita Purpleton in the original dub of Gundam 0083 Stardust Memory.
Neat.
IKKA, the character everyone hates.
Oh, that's neat.
And she was Meryl in the original Trigun dub.
Yep.
Neat.
Fuck, this part's always a pain in the ass for me. I get stuck here a lot.
I miss Trigun. I miss
And
OG
she is in
Trigun.
Time Stranger.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
she's
Minervamon.
Minervamon.
It only says here she's Biel Starmon.
Well,
Don't know who that is, but okay.
do you know Beelzemon?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, so imagine Beelzemon with tits.
Oh, so they gave him a Lady Devilmon equivalent.
Yes.
I haven't gotten very far into Time
I
Stranger.
mean, I was just telling you because Beelzemon is like.
I
someone
think she
who's,
also does
in,
the
like-
does like miscellaneous Digimon voices because the rabbit martial arts rabbit one sounds like her too.
Yeah, there's a lot of ones that they like the same VAs. I just do like.
Yeah, there's a lot of voice acting.
There's like 400 of the fuckers, so I'm not. Gonna
Yeah,
hold
so
it
they need.
against them,
Oh
but,
yeah,
like,
yeah, they need to do that. Honestly,
Not every
They-
Digimon has a
I
unique voice.
I think I understand why this game is like almost $70 now.
Yeah. There's like 400. There's like 435, I think, not counting like the bonus ones from DLC. I mean, we got Omega Shoutmon, but when can we have Zeke Greymon? Nah, Crosswalls was underrated. Also weird seeing like Mireille as a middle schooler. Don't know what that's about, but you know, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
She's the same voice in Japanese, although she wasn't voiced in Cyber Sleuth.
No, she was voiced in New Order.
Well, I mean, she was voiced in Cyber Sleuth, but you know they didn't have an English dub, so.
Yeah. Like New Order the New Order, which was the sequel
Yep.
to Digimon World 1, has a dub.
Ah.
Which, as I said before, it was always weird because on the one hand they had like most of the dub names, but then they'd also be like Omegamon and Machine Draymon, which I always remember that because they all pronounce it that way.
Machine Dr. Draymon.
Yeah, and it is weird because even if it was just like going off the sub, it'd be Mugen Dramon. But they're like Machine Draymon. And Machine Draymon is like a really quite important element, so it just comes up a lot. I mean, I'm not far enough to know for sure, but I do wonder if Time Stranger is going to be revealed to be like a prequel to Cyber Sleuth. Or a sequel or something. Like Cyber Sleuth takes place in the in the not too distant future. So also I do wonder about that Agumon and Gabumon who keep showing up. Keep talking about we're in this world now.
Yeah, I wonder who that could possibly be.
I mean, we literally see our Omnimon in like the first like half an hour of the game.
Yeah.
He just shows up and is like, "What's up, what's up, buddy? I'll help you fight this Metal Greymon."
And then
You
also
got
one of the
this.
side missions, they help you fight a Orochimon.
Yeah. Nice for Orochimon to show up.
They remembered me.
I mean, he only has like one brief appearance in like one episode of Tamers, where they basically do the Legend of Susanoo.
Yeah.
What's really funny is seeing Dragomon show up, who's the Cthulhu-looking fucker. Which is more funny because he's like a massive lingering plot thread from O2 that was never brought up again. Because you probably don't remember, there's like an episode of O2 where Kari gets like kidnapped into the dark world.
I do. It's been a while, but I do vaguely remember this.
And you, in the Digimon script, because of course, like the Digimon alphabet is a thing that exists and is translatable. There's a sign that literally reads Innsmouth. So
Yeah, the whole
Karu
thing is-
gets kidnapped to Innsmouth.
And they're like,
And
yeah,
anyway-
we just did a random one-off Cthulhu Mythos episode and never followed up on it because we knew.
It would have been fine. But literally, the end of the episode is this big shadowy Cthulhu fucker, and you're like, "What's that about?" And then they never show you what that's about. It's just a thing that happened that never comes up again.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we made it knowing full well it was just going to be a one-off weird thing because we wanted to do a Cthulhuist style. I think they said it was a test for Tamers. How that kind of thing would be received, since Tamers is basically, Cthulhu, sort of.
Yeah, it's Eldritch horror.
All Eldritch horror is Cthulhu.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like how all giant monsters are Godzilla.
It's
All
true.
all giant monsters usually are Godzilla, though.
It's true. I like that kaiju is now like just the standard word that people know.
But you know what? I'm so glad that Pacific Rim did that for us.
And Superman was just like, it's a kaiju. I was like, oh, I'm surprised they even know that.
Yeah, I'm so glad Pacific Rim made that just part of everyone's lexicon. We can just say kaiju these days.
Instead of giant monster.
Well, except my mom, but she didn't watch Pacific Rim.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like Pacific Rim is literally the film that made it so people say kaiju, even though still the correct term would be daikaiju. But yeah, thank God we can all say kaiju and everybody gets it. They even say kaiju in Invincible. Number one season I watched. It is kind of funny though. Is it the first Digimon movie, which basically just ends on a Godzilla movie with Greymon and Parrotmon having a throwdown?
Oh yeah, the one with when Kairi and TK are like still like babies.
Yeah. And Agumon is a giant. It's kind of funny that a through line for Digimon is Digimon show up in the human world and everyone's like, oh my god, it's a terrorist attack.
Yeah, that does keep happening.
Here's the thing about Digimon, they are not afraid to reuse plots. Like, how many times were the Royal Knights bad guys?
Yes.
Like, 4 or 5 times?
Sometimes they're not, but they've been a lot.
I mean, bad guys in Sabers / Deck Squad. Bad guys in Frontier, sort of. Bad guys in X Evolution, that's Suzuki remade. Bad guys in Cyber Sleuth. Except Dukemon or Gallantmon, he's always a nice guy.
Gallantmon's always good.
He's always a nice guy. Omnimon is not. Sometimes he's a massive dick.
Sometimes he's the worst.
Now Alphamon barely ever gets to show up because he's so cool.
Which is a shame because he is so cool. I love
Oh
Alphamon.
my god! Oh my god, he's so cool!
Me when I see Alphamon.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like that was too much. Was just dunking on Broly. Like, he's so cool.
I thought you were trying to tell me that Alphamon isn't cool. I was gonna fight you.
I was like, you know what? I forgive the Bubsy comment earlier. Now,
French. Oh,
friendship with Sabo has ended.
Alphamon is my new friend.
I just don't like that line from Team 4-Star. Where it's just like,
Oh, that's fair. I just like saying it because how else you describe how fucking cool Alphamon
It's
is.
fun to say.
I just like the whole movie is when they were really starting to get pretentious. Where they're like, oh, this is Broly's cool, but he's so stupid, right? Ha ha.
Yeah,
I
but then
mean-
it ended, so.
It also
I mean,
ended,
they
not only that, but they are kind of right. Broly sucks.
But then Brody killed their channel, so who really won?
No, you're right.
Brody's truly the strongest there is.
You know who won? The voice actor who plays Deku now.
Yeah. No, I mean, one in the sense that he's sure he gets paid, he gets to be famous, but he was playing the worst. He is playing elite the worst.
I like
Okay,
Deku.
I mean, that's fine. I don't.
I mean, I just don't like that one in general. I'm like, I guess this would be a lot cooler if I wasn't like used to Marvel and DC. But I'm just like, it just seems like them trying to do a genre that they don't get.
Oh, My Hero.
Yeah.
I mean, I think My Hero is like one of those sort of like series, and I've said it before, where the world it's in is better than the series that is the series that surrounds it.
You know what is apparently good? Demon Slayer, because it beat out Superman and is beating out everything.
Yeah,
I
know,
don't really
Demon
have any
Slayer
interest in Demon Slayer, to be honest with you.
I've watched a
I
couple
don't.
seasons. It's all right. I think part of the problem is Demon Slayer is like the similar sort of problem with for me, like the main character of Demon Slayer is like similar sort of problems with Deku, where there's just nothing to it. There's no source to him. He's just nice. That's his whole thing. Is he's just a nice guy. There's no source.
I mean, that's
And
just
I'm like-
Japanese perspective 101. You're either like a
These
nice
days,
guy
yeah.
or
These days,
or
yeah.
an
Like
arrogant asshole.
I was gonna say, like fucking for the last couple of years, like Japanese or anime like shonen protagonists have been like have been kind of douchebags, and I've liked it. He doesn't like it when a guy's just a bit of an asshole. Like, fuck you, old man.
When My Hero first
Deku
dropped
does.
and there was a lot of those, and
Or it
Deku
depends
wasn't,
on
it was
the
kind of
character.
nice then, but yeah, I do see what you're saying, yeah.
And Deku, it's like, I'm so weird and quirky and socially awkward. I want to be a hero. Why? Well, because I think it's cool. It's like, okay.
I mean, why does Superman want to be a hero? Right thing to do.
Because his parents told him to, and also to make a secret harem.
Also, Also, I mean, it's one thing to be like, I'm morally obligated to be a hero because I'm a freaking god among men, and I want to be a hero because I think it's cool. I have no power, and then
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, I
Superman
got it.
doesn't see himself as a god among men.
I know he
Well,
doesn't. But I
yeah,
mean,
but the whole
power-wise, he is.
point he's getting at is that Superman has has power, and his whole thing is that he wants to use that power for the betterment of others. Like he feels like he has the moral obligation to use his gifts for the benefit of mankind. Whereas Deku's like motivation is, man, superheroes are cool. I want to be a superhero. Oh, I can't. I'm sad. I'm depressed.
Yeah. Deku's like, I want to be a superhero because I think it's cool, even though I have no power and no reason to think I'm ever going to get any power. And then, as it turns out, he just happened to have power handed to him, which fair enough. But I mean, Deku could have very well have been like, I just want to work on an oil field or something. Like,
I just
But also, to be fair, he also got the power because he started doing shit when he didn't have power and nearly got himself
Yeah.
killed.
That's fine. I just wish there was a little bit more to it than just that. I just want to be a hero because it's cool. Like,
I mean-
I'm not saying he needs to have like an Uncle Ben, but yeah, I kind of would like him to have like an Uncle Ben or like some moment that like actually that feels like it's galvanizing him as a character. Or I feel like this is okay. I get why he wants to do these things because otherwise it just feels like it's just there because he's just doing it because he thinks it's cool, which
I mean,
is
Superman
fine.
doesn't see himself as a god among men, but he's not going to be like, I have these godlike powers. But you know what? I'm just going to go work at Walmart.
Yeah. I mean, he did try it in Man of Steel and we saw how that happened. That worked out. Bad.
We were just like on an oil rig.
Like, this isn't me saying, oh my god, I hate Deku, but it is me saying that, like, if you asked me, like all of the students in 1A, which I would make how I would make this the main character, he would be, like, bottom. He would be my last choice for who should be the main character.
No, my last
Yes,
choice
even
would be
I'd put-
fucking. No, my
I'd
last
even
choice would
put
be
Great Boy
Baku.
ahead of him.
Mm.
Not by much, he'd be, like, one step above, but Great Boy would be...
See, I said Baku was lower because I didn't even put him in the running.
Yeah.
He wasn't
How
even
much
on the
I-
list.
Yeah, we're going there. I mean, I also agree Bakugo should not be a main character because his whole like
I fucking hate him.
he's just a like. Oh no, it's the kind of thing of people try to sell me. Oh, he's a really deep character. I'm like, is he? He's just a cunt. I'm sorry. Like,
And not even a fun
very little
cunt.
in the yeah, there's not
Like-
even
like-
anything in the way of redeeming qualities. He's just a
Like-
cunt from
Like Yusuke is a cunt. Like Yusuke Urameshi is a cunt. I fucking love him.
That's because that's because all those usual asshole like side characters in anime manga have the audacity to be like an asshole with a heart of gold. Bakugo's just an asshole. Like, there's no like heart of gold. There's no like, oh, but he actually like secretly likes kittens or something. It's like, no, he's just a cunt.
Like literally, like in the first
Relentlessly
episode with Yusuke, you see him like he jumped another delinquent because he was stealing from some kid.
Yeah. Bakugo just has nothing like that. He's just a cunt.
And hell, actually, the
That's
first thing that you see him do is he dies because he decides to get a kid out of the way from getting run over by a car, which ends up being pointless because the kid wasn't going to get hit by the car anyway. But
Yeah, that kid wouldn't have got hit by the car anyway, so you kind of died for no reason.
Oh,
Sucks to be you. Yeah.
And then he got roped into being a spirit detective.
which is very good for Koema because he really needed one of those.
What a dumbass Yusuke.
Well, the thing with Yusuke is like, you know, they were like, well, you were supposed to go to hell after your life of sinning as a delinquent, but you died decades too early
And
because you tried to save this kid who wasn't going to die, so we don't know what to do with you now. We can't send you to hell now because you're not damned enough yet.
But
and also,
yeah, it's
you know what it is? Bakugo is like if like Yusuke's teacher was like a character, was like a character.
Oh,
Just-
the teacher from like the early parts of the series.
Yeah. Just that unrelenting scumbag.
Oh god, yeah, he was the worst.
Yeah, it's like, oh, Yusuke nearly died. I'm gonna fucking piss on his corpse or whatever it was. Oh, his grieving mother is there right there. I'm gonna go shit all over him.
Like, I'm glad your son is dead.
He was a punk and I hated him, but he died trying to save a child. But I don't care.
It's like the inspector.
Yeah, well, I would have hit that kid with the car. I would have hit them both with the car.
Wait, Inspector, do you mean the guy who's looking for roast porco?
No, the guy who killed his father.
Oh, that guy. Well, it was a
The
Roy
guy-
Mead.
The guy who's no, he wasn't a Roy.
Oh, right. You mean the other guy? Because we all thought it was
Yeah.
Freeze, and then Freeze was
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
no,
didn't
no,
actually...
the guy with the friend who's just an absolute jackass in every scene he's in, and then he's like, oh yeah, and I murdered your father because I
Yeah,
was
I killed
jealous of him, and then when they finally arrest him, he's just like, fuck you, I hope the Roy Buttes kill all of you, and then they drag him off and you never see him again.
Yeah, the Roy Meads all died anyway, so...
Well, I know they all died anyway, but I mean, we don't get to see him like, you know, despairing that they're all still alive or, you know, being raped in prison.
I mean, he
Just
goes to
kind of-
Japanese prison, mate. It doesn't end well anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't get to see him in prison. His last
You
scene.
don't need to
is him-
see it.
The last scene is him just walking off full of pride, like, ha ha ha, I hope the Roy Buttes kill all of you.
Yeah, he's a cop who went to prison. It doesn't end well for
What
him.
I'm saying is Japan doesn't seem to understand the pure joy you can see in seeing a corrupt public figure getting brutally murdered.
Fucking hell.
I mean, they did.
Boss
That's what
fight
happened to Shinzo
sucks.
Abe.
It's true. The doohickey!
Blew him away.
You know,
What
way
else
too
do I
often Japanese media takes these away. I'm like, no, I want to see a corrupt person die. I want to see him suffer. I like that. That doesn't happen in real life, so it'd be nice to happen in fantasy.
Slightly unhinged, but okay, fair enough. But yeah, I literally would put like every student in 1A and probably a lot in 1B over Deku for who I think should be a main character. Hell, I'd even argue that Eraserhead should have been the main character.
Wasn't that like
Also,
a joke character from one of those kids superhero movies from like the early 2000s?
No, I mean maybe, but Eraserhead in My Hero.
You know,
Academia
actually thinking
because
about
he-
it,
Is his head an eraser pencil?
No, he has the power to turn off other people's powers.
Oh, okay. I'm like, because there was like a character in like one of those.
yeah,
trailers,
but yeah, that's
It's like I'm Pencil Man and I'm Pencil Boy. We erase crime.
Yeah, but he's
I
no
mean, if you
banana,
had that-
really.
I mean, that power set is basically just the fucking main character from, was it Magical Index?
Oh yeah, he's like, "What's your power?"
That-
My
that-
power
that's
is
his
I make
gimmick.
other powers not work.
Power is to turn off all of your powers.
My power is to turn off all your powers, so then we're just, equally powerless people. Except, I'm good at punching, and you probably aren't. 'Cause you've been relying on your power. Ha ha ha.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a flawless plan. I'm just saying what I would rather have than Deku.
And think about it, Urika, considering her original motivation was just money for her parents, would actually work as one.
Just get paid. Get that bag.
Like, you could make that as a whole, like, character arc thing with her. Also,
Yeah,
I'm
that's all
biased
right,
because she has Mega Man boots.
Oh, when you said boo, when you started that and you went Mega Man boo, I was like, what? Wait, what? And you said boots. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She literally
It was
has
a
Mega
real,
Man
like-
boots.
It was a real, like, naggers moment there for me, you know? Just me looking up from behind the camera, like, what? Oh,
Oh, her boots!
okay.
Because,
Now we're talking pictures, guys.
because the creator used to draw a lot of, like, Mega Man fan art, and you can really see it in her design.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think, like, every other character has, like,
Revealed by
something.
giant monkey, dramatic gasp, form. Oh.
And I don't know, I haven't finished the series yet, like, but everything I've seen still never really felt like it was doing much to tell me about Deku, the character, you know? So that's kind of why I'm like, yeah, this is a series where I like the world, and I just don't care for the protagonist. This is why I was like, oh, you know what, Vigilantes is like my shit.
I was gonna say,
because-
maybe Vigilantes would be your thing then. I was gonna say
Yeah,
that
I did.
literally.
I really like Vigilantes, because no Deku. Just a whole bunch of characters who were just fun, no Deku. Like
I will
guy
say
who
the
just
best part about
punches-
that is no Bakugo. Fuck that character, man.
True. Yeah. It's bad Vegeta.
True. Which is
Oh,
kind of funny
Bakugo
because
can.
he's technically committed less crimes than Vegeta, but
Oh yeah, but because Vegeta's just fucking murdered a bunch of people. So, you know, of course he's committed less crimes than Vegeta, but we don't talk about, like, Piccolo's crimes.
What
You-
crimes did Piccolo, would that variant Piccolo technically do?
I mean, depending on how... I mean, actually, therein lies the question. Are we counting Piccolo Jr. as a separate guy, or is he just... Or
he
is
kind of
Piccolo?
is.
Yeah, because
Because-
he's clearly a
Because
separate
they always
guy.
seem... Yeah, but then they always seem really... They always seem, like, really unsure about which one it was, at least in early Dragon Ball, and then after that, they kind of just stopped caring about King Piccolo. Like, in Dragon Ball, they, like, implied that, oh no, he has all of King Piccolo's memories, and he is him, just, you know, reincarnated. But then also they're like, but also he's, you know, Ma Jr.
But also he's a different. Also he's technically a different guy, whereas Vegeta really did destroy a bug planet.
Well, that was non-canon, but even if we don't count that, he killed a bunch of Namekians.
He
That's
ran
what he was
fade on Namek. Oh fuck.
He
I mean,
took-
yeah, he killed one village as opposed to Frieza's guys killing like dozens of villages.
Oh, he killed less. Oh, okay, he killed less than Space Nepo Hitler. That makes it so much better.
It's like,
To be
I'm
fair,
not that
he
bad.
got there later. It's not like he wouldn't have done
I
it.
didn't
Yeah.
kill as many people as Frieza.
It's not saying anything. Nobody's killed as many people as Frieza except maybe Majin Buu.
And that's a maybe.
Yeah, but Beerus apparently is like, yeah, but it's what he does.
Yeah, I mean, you know, living his life. He does it, but he doesn't enjoy it much.
He enjoys it when he didn't
Also-
get that cake he wanted.
Also, let's be fair, Vegeta has canonically beaten a child. Not even his child, but also his child.
He does love child beating.
He does. It's if I had a nickel for every time Vegeta had beaten a child, I'd have 4 nickels.
It's been a whole 4 weeks I haven't beaten a child. Better go to the orphanage.
And it could be 5 if
Honey,
we
I'm
count
going
like.
to the orphanage to make quota.
It could be 5 if we count like if we count Future Trunks as a separate guy.
You know what? For sake of comedy, yes, we're gonna count him as a
Yeah, but
separate
he's not
guy.
really a child.
I mean, he's like 16.
Yeah, but I mean, in Dragon Ball, that basically makes you, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
old enough. You're like, I have the same buff build as everyone else. I
yeah.
can take it.
I don't know why, but there's something really fun. It's really fun in Vegeta's, like, my shitty Vegeta impression, to have him just say, "You're pregnant," and I don't know why.
The way you said that just made me think of like Homer finding out Marge was pregnant.
Vegeta's the one who told him. Homer, I have to tell you something. Marge is pregnant.
No, Jesus, the one who's like, oh, by the way, Homer, congratulations on the new job.
Congratulations on the new job.
New job? Marge is pregnant?
Dr. Vegeta. This is a new fun thing in my head. Wait, Vegeta, when did you become a doctor? I need a job, Bulma, cut me off.
I mean, you could be a doctor. Well, you just get in the pod; it'll fix you.
Maybe, I mean, maybe he did go to like Space University. We don't know.
We don't know. I have a
I mean,
PhD, Kakarot!
I mean, Nappa has a bachelor's in pain.
It's true. Kakarot, you're an unlicensed clown! You didn't even go to clown college!
Damn.
Fucking loser!
Oh, a farmer Kakarot, real original.
Oh, Farmer Brown over here!
I mean, he didn't want to be a
Stupid
farmer. He was kind of forced into it.
Yeah, his wife did make him become a farmer.
He did just want to.
He
He
could've
just didn't want to train. That was it.
Like, he could have just trained forever and lived off prize money, but his wife's like, nah, you gotta get a real job.
I mean, they need money because you know everyone in the because you know there's more guns in the country than there are in the city. Everyone and their mums is packing around there, like farmers and farmers' mums. Yeah. Are we still
Okay.
on Namek?
Are we still on that? Yes.
It's been like 48 hours. When?
Welcome to Namek, bitch!
It's not that stupid fake Namek.
Everyone loves fake Namek.
Do they? I was gonna say fake Namek might have been my first episode of Dragon Ball. No, my first ever episode of Dragon Ball Z was the one where Gohan like fights the kids in the like Saiyan Saga filler arc. You know the one.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That was the first episode of Dragon Ball Z I ever watched. How the hell did I keep watching?
Anything an odd one to be your first one, not gonna lie.
It is. I think it is very fortunate. It is like the last episode of that filler.
Yeah, because then you get
After that,
into
immediately
fun
after
stuff.
that, Gohan's like, I'm gonna go train with Piccolo. Which I guess is slightly better than the original, where Piccolo just kidnaps him and there is no choice. There's no consent.
Hey, I've taken this kid, bye. I hope I
Teach
don't
him
get
all
any
the-
kind of paternal instincts towards this kid. That would really dampen my world domination.
Oh, nuts.
Ah, damn it! I got attached to it.
I'll just throw him out the way. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh yeah, I did also. I guess
still
that
do
was.
that right now. Ah!
I guess semi-related. I did see apparently Purple Eyes is back, so good for him.
Nice.
I don't know what he's up
He
to.
is?
I mean, there was a video that showed up in my feed that said Purple Eyes is back, made by Purple Eyes, so I assume it's him. Maybe it's the other Purple Eyes.
I was gonna say, it's not just a pancake, but you know.
Well, I
That's the
mean,
Pancake died.
he might have
He
died.
He
Pretty sure
died
he
in
died of
lava.
COVID.
Ooh.
Not impossible, unfortunately.
That's
What
right
are
around
you
the
talking
time.
What are you talking
disappeared.
about? Nobody died of COVID. Just ask RFK Jr. They don't have the data, Dan. The data.
Oh.
What a
Yeah, I
horrible
think
human
after
being.
this boss fight we'll stop because just next week will be kind of short because I forgot that the finale of this game is actually kind of long. Ah. Or I can even just start Freedom Planet 2 after, depending on how long it takes.
Big boss. Eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding, eat the pudding.
It's a lot of eyes.
And you know what?
There's a lot of eyes. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm glad going back to Digimon that Titanmon is a main character, is like a main entity several times because you know, Pokemon was cool. I'm glad he got a Mega Form. Fuck me, the evolution requirements to go from like Sukamon to Etamon though. I just want to see if he still has the Elvis voice.
Yeah, same here. Hey, it's me! They have his voice actor in the game, so... Maybe!
Please let him go for a Dark Network concert crash. Then when he came back as Metal Edamon and was like, I'm made of Chrome Digizoid.
Chrome Digizoid!
But then, unfortunately for him, so was Zudamon's hammer, so he just still loses.
Oh, shit!
Isn't it kind of funny how, like, they built, like, the entire last arc, they build up the Dark Masters, and then, like, all of them just kind of go out pretty unceremoniously apart from Piedmon?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like, Puppetmon's just, like, one-shot by Metal Garurumon. I think Machinemon's just, like, fucking insta-slash by Wargreymon.
Doesn't help
Well-
honestly, the arc before that is so strong, and then that's
mean,
how
struggle.
it ends.
I mean,
I think
Wargreymon at least struggles a little bit against.
Oh yeah, Metal Siege-Mon is like an actual fight, and also they kill Waymon.
Yeah, and then he kills Waymon, and then he gets angry, and so yeah, with Puppet Bomb, it's just it's like I'm gonna run away. Oh, hello, Metal Garurumon. I'm dead.
Mm.
And he
And then
kills. He kills Machine Dramon like at least it was a desperate attack.
Yeah.
He gets like just enough power to turn to Wargreymon for like 5 seconds, and then just kills him.
And then, at least
Paimon
Piedmon
is
gets
the only one who's like, surprise.
yeah, he's just like, surprise, keychains, collectible
Like,
keychains.
surprise, keychains, you can't kill me easily.
But unfortunately for Piedmon, he got... everyone else got all the pizza and he got all the crust.
Oh, I have all the cross! Why am I laughing? I'm supposed to be upset!
Poor Apocalypse.
I will say though,
It's
the arc,
funny.
the Myotismon arc though is my favorite of the first series. It's a really strong arc.
Yeah. Kind of has everything you want. The Digidestined are all broke up. They've got to get back together, and everyone's got to get their ultimate forms to compete with Metal Greymon.
It's still not enough.
Well, because then he gets an extra form.
But even regular Ionismon, it's like they all fight him in their extra forms, and they all fight him in their ultimate forms, and he's just like, it does nothing.
Because he's... I don't know. He's just cool like that, I guess.
He drank a lot of blood, I guess. I don't know.
Then he becomes Venomized one and goes out like a punk.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if this counts as a spoiler, but I think Malomyotis one is in Time Stranger. That's his form he gets in O2, remember?
I'm gonna say, can he only be killed by people shouting their dreams at him?
Maybe.
Hopefully. It would make him a very powerful mon to have.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this game next week to finish it up, and then maybe start 2 right away in the middle of the stream, because I think it will probably go quick. I probably should have stopped once I got the dragon, but hindsight. It's time to leave.
Go.